Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. Bhaktin Sneha Barkol Mataji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote. Bhaktin Rupangshi Sharma Mataji will be reading the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Namamrita. In the Western countries where the Hare Krishna movement is spreading, learned scholars and other thoughtful men are realizing its effectiveness. For example, Dr. J. Stilson Jura, a learned scholar, has been very much attracted to this movement because he has actually seen that it is turning hippies addicted to drugs into pure Vaishnavas who voluntarily become servants of Krishna and humanity. Even a few years ago, such hippies did not know the Hare Krishna mantra, but now they are chanting it and becoming pure Vaishnavas. Thus, they are becoming free from all sinful activities such as illicit sex, intoxication, meat eating, and gambling. This is practical proof of the effectiveness of the Hare Krishna movement, which is supported in this verse. One may or one may not know the value of chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, but if one somehow or other chants it, he will immediately be purified. Just as one who takes a potent medicine will feel its effect regardless of whether he takes it knowingly or unknowingly. Srimad Bhagavatam 6.2, 18-19. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada quote. Hare Krishna. When one chants knowingly or unknowingly, the holy name will free one from all reactions to sinful activities. The Vishnu Dutas to the Yamadutas. As the fire burns dry grass to ashes, so the holy name of the Lord, whether chanted knowingly or unknowingly, burns to ashes without fail all the reactions of one's sinful activities. If a person unaware of the effective potency of a certain medicine takes that medicine or is forced to take it, it will act even though his knowledge, because its potency does not depend on the patient's understanding. Similarly, even though one does not know the value of chanting the holy name of the Lord, if one chants knowingly or unknowingly, the chanting will be very effective. Fire will act regardless of whether handled by an innocent child or by someone well aware of its power. For example, if a field of straw or dry grass is set fire, either by an elderly man who knows the power of fire or by a child who does not, the grass will be burned to ashes. Similarly, one may or may not know the power of chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, but if one chants the holy name, he will become free from all sinful reactions. Prabhupada quote 20th March. Depend on Krishna because after all, he is the ultimate master of all situations. It is not the doctor or the medicine or the place, but it is ultimately Krishna who is the master to do everything. Letter to Rai Rama, March 20, 1969. Hare Krishna. March 20, 1967. Prahlad Maharaj advising us that you try to achieve the permanent. The permanent is the soul. God is permanent, and there's a world, a sky, which is also permanent. So why not transfer yourself to that permanent sky, permanent association, permanent life, permanent supreme knowledge? Hare Krishna. Even if you are not educated, you do not know Sanskrit, you can hear from a person who has realized Krishna. In this way, if you try to hear about Krishna, simply this hearing process is pious activity, Punya Shravana Kirtana. If you simply hear and chant about Krishna, you acquire piety. 20th March 1971, Bombay. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Bhagavad Gita Shlok 7.12. Ye che satvika bhava rajas tamasaschaye mat eveti tanvidhi natva aham te su te mai. Translation: know that all states of being, be they of goodness, passion, or ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am in one sense everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they, on the contrary, are within me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.8.43. स्नात्वान् वानुसावानां तस्मिन् कालीयन्दे सलीलशिवे कृत्वोचितानि निवासन् आत्मनः कलिप्तासनः. Translation: Narad Muni instructed, my dear boy, in the waters of the Yamuna river, which is known as Kalindi, you should take 3 baths daily because the water is very auspicious, sacred, and clear. After bathing, you should perform the necessary regulative principle for Ashtanga Yoga and then sit down on your asan, sitting place in a calm and quiet position. CC Madhya 4.12. पाथे बदा बदा दाने विघ्न नाही करे तासा बारे कृपा करी आइला रे मुनारे. Translation: there were many rivers on the way, and at each river there was a tax collector. The tax collector did not hinder the Lord, however, and he showed them mercy. Finally, he reached the village of Ramuna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare. की जय ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय गिरिराज नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु ऑल असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज की जय. हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Again and again, we are reading about the glories of the holy name, and we have practically seen this, that how our lives have changed. What to speak about the hippies, how we have came in contact somehow or other, and we have started chanting the holy name, and our consciousness has changed. So, self-experimenting of the holy name itself has changed our consciousness and life. What to speak about Srila Prabhupada saying that how the hippies, how the druggists, when they chanted the holy name, they turned into pure Vaishnava. So the key is the first contact of our tongue should come with the holy name. The first contact of our tongue should come with the holy prasad. Holy name and holy prasad is the turning point in anybody's life. Somehow they start taking the holy name and holy prasad, things will start in their life. Otherwise, the things will never improve, whatever lecture you give to them. He has to take the medicine, that is the holy name. He has to take that fire in his life of the holy name. So it will be burn is all the karmas with ashes. We can move forward. Move forward, Madhuri. Yeah. This is the thinking of a devotee where he's totally dependent on Krishna. A Tamasi will depend on Bhuta Pret. A Rajasi will depend on money, power. A Satvik will depend on Tapasya. But a Krishna Bhakt will depend on Krishna. Whatever situation he is put, he will see as a blessing of Krishna. And that is the mentality of a devotee. Please forward. Yes, this should be the goal of a human life, that we should try to achieve a permanent place. We are wandering in this universe for millions and billions and trillions and millions and trillions of years. And every time we are put into a horrible and a drastic situation of a temporary life, temporary situation, temporary relatives, temporary friends, temporary children's, So we have to change that to a permanent situation. And it is only possible if we understand, use our intelligence, and go back to the spiritual world. Yes, Shravanam is very, very important. Punya Shravana Kirtanam. If you simply hear and chant Krishna, you will acquire piety. Huh? Very important shloka. So, sitting in association of devotees key, coming in the temple and hearing the lectures is the key where our heart gets cleaned. Never miss an opportunity of listening. Please go forward. Yeah, Lord in Bhagavad Gita here is trying to explain about his power, the difference between the human being and the Lord. Human being consciousness is always covered by sattvic bhava, rajasi bhava, tamasi bhava. But Krishna, who is the supreme, he is never ever covered by sattvic, rajasi, or tamasi bhava. He is always situated in Shuddha sattvic bhava. Actually, he is the controller of the sattvic, rajasi, and tamasi bhava. Everything is manifested by him. So this is the difference between Jiva and the Lord. Sometimes the people claim that they are Lord. They are, because Aham, Brahmasmi, so Aham, they try to say, but they themselves are in Satagun, Rajagun, and Tamagun. Lord doesn't come under Satagun, Rajagun, and Tamagun bhav. Never, never, ever. Or never he is pleased by that type of bhav. He's only and only pleased by Shuddha Sattvic Bhakti bhav. Here again, Naraji in Bhagavatam is instructing um, Guru Maharaj what are the further things that he has to do. Suchi, he has to take bath 3 times. Then he has to do his sadhana. And the sadhana that, according to the Yuga Dharma, that was in Satyuga, he told him to do meditation, Ashtang Yoga, and sit down in a nice position, nice place, and meditate on the Lord. So, as per time, place, and circumstances, Guru gives the mantra also. And the mantra that was given to Dhruv Maharaj was Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya for Satyuga. But in Kali Yuga, Mahaprabhu, Lord Himself, has given the mantra that is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Here, now the Lord will reach to Remuna village where, Kirchura Gopinath Vigraha is there, and how nicely Lord pastimes will be revealed further. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, morning chanting program ki jai, Samveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.